Alrighty. Oh, that was a workout. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Just wanted to finally introduce myself. Sorry, it's 4th of July. People are setting off fireworks. Already. But, wanted to introduce myself. I'm Little Legs. So, I'm not going to reveal my real name because I need a little bit of privacy on social media. I show my face actually a decent amount. I don't really care about hiding it all that much. But I need some separation, so I don't tell anyone my name. It's alright though. I will answer to Little Legs. That's been a nickname since I was in college. I used to be a cheerleader. So that started then. I go by Little Legs. Some people call me Small, some people call me Cricket. That's a new thing if you know me from Utah and whatnot, a lot of people call me Cricket. I'm assuming it's because I'm small and I chirp a lot. But who knows. So yeah, I live in Utah now. I grew up in Colorado. I used to live on the East Coast. I've been all over the place. I have 2 bikes. I have an Aprilia RS 457, and then I also have a Ducati Monster. I don't know if you can see that. That's all the way back there. There's that guy. That was my second bike. I started on the Ninja 400. I rode my Ninja 400 only for a couple months, and then I got my Monster, and I've had my Monster for like 2 years now almost. I got this guy back in October, just because I missed having a little sport bike. And this one has become my track bike. I've done a lot of work to it so far. Racing exhaust, mirrors are gone, blinkers are gone, passenger pegs are gone, it's got grips, it's got lever guards, it's got aftermarket lever. I've done a lot to this bike. Which let me tell you, bikes are expensive. And then there's my car. It's an Audi TT. It's one of the new ones. It's like a 2021. I also have a truck. I have a car out of Trail Boss. That guy's in the shop right now. Transmission issues. Woohoo. I like cars. I like bikes. I do a lot of different things. So if anybody ever wants to know stuff, I try to post explanations and like how-to videos for just about everything I do. So I try to do a lot of the work myself. If I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out. I'll either find somebody that does, or I'll go through and do YouTube tutorials until I can do it myself. So if anybody ever wants a how-to or something like that, I'd be more than happy to post it. I really don't care. I mess up all the time and have to go back and fix it. When I did the exhaust on this guy, one of the head gaskets got stuck. And so I had to go get another one and get it replaced because I could not get it out for the life of me. And it sounded funny. But now that's fixed. We go by Little Legs because I'm 5 feet tall. I'm also fully grown. I'm almost 24 as of now. And so like, we're not getting any taller. But we're just barely 5 foot, so I tippy toe all of my bikes. I can't flat foot even a Grom. And I've ridden big bikes and stuff like that. I rode an RS 660. I took an RS V4 to the track, so I can still ride big bikes. You just have to learn to ride a little differently. Most of the time I only have about that much of my toe on the ground. And yeah, I still drop my bikes, but it's a pretty rare occurrence, all things considered. A lot of bikes I have to 1 foot. And sometimes when I say 1 foot, I don't even mean a full flat foot. I mean like 1 toe. But you get used to it. It definitely makes learning a little bit tougher. Would definitely recommend lowering a bike if you're going to do that. I personally don't like lowering bikes, but that's just because I have bad experiences with it. I did it not quite the right way, and so I got a death wobble. What else can I tell you guys about me? I work as a project manager. I don't like sharing too much about my job. I have a cat. He doesn't like being outside, and he absolutely loves the camera, so it's hard to get a picture of him because he rubs up against it the second I pull it out. So like, I'll show you guys my cat eventually if he comes out. But he likes the camera too much to actually get a picture of him. He just kind of screams at me and wants to be rubbing up against everything. I don't know. I like dancing. I post dance videos. That's what made everybody popular. I was kind of just posting for fun, and then I did that by accident, and it got me like 27,000 followers on Instagram. So I figured, hey, maybe we should put some actual effort into this. And it's a lot of young people. A lot of young people follow me, and so I was like, okay. I'm assuming that's partly because I don't have an OnlyFans, and I'm not the gear police, but I tend to keep myself covered because I don't really like that kind of attention. And I get mistaken for a dude a lot. Because this is typically, I'm actually wearing my nice jeans that are kind of form-fitting. Usually I just wear sweatpants or like cargo pants and then a hoodie. I'm not the gear police at all. I don't really wear my gear very often. I wear my full suit at the track, and if I'm going on long rides through the canyons and stuff, I'll wear like at the very least jeans and my leather jacket. But I still don't do that the majority of the time. Majority of the time, this is how I go ride, in jeans or in sweatpants, and then a thick hoodie. I have a couple of Ghost hoodies, Ghost Racing hoodies, and then this is my Fastlane hoodie, and these guys are really thick, and so they're like, yeah, they're not going to do much against road rash, but they're still nice. I have ridden in a t-shirt a couple of times. I will always wear pants though, I don't care, and I don't like leggings, they're too thin. My bike, like especially my Ducati, it gets hot, and that will literally burn me if I'm wearing leggings, so I don't really wear leggings ever. I wear jeans or sweatpants for the most part. And that's just because it's more comfortable when you can actually move around. You should wear your gear, honestly, but it happens. I wore jeans when I crashed and I shredded my kneecap to the bone. But one thing that does suck for sure is even if you're just riding, you know, little tiny rocks and pebbles hurt when they hit you at 40 miles an hour. Or like here in Utah, the majority of the highway speed is 70, okay? Even bugs hitting you hurts at 70 miles an hour. So like I will always, for the most part, keep my skin completely covered because that stings so bad. And I don't like having the little welts. Now that I get sunburned really easily, so if it's a sunny day, also keep myself covered. But I always wear gloves. These are my Raven Moto gloves. Still waiting on them to sponsor me. They follow me now. Raven Moto, if you see this, please sponsor me. I love you guys. These are my Raven Moto gloves. These are the ones I wear to the track. I like them because they've got a palm slider, they've got the knuckle protection, everything, and they're gauntlet style, so they cover your wrist. I always wear my helmet, which I used to have an AGV, a K5S, but they stopped making that one. So after I crashed in that helmet, I got this. This is a Shoei RF 1400. Love this helmet, super comfy, honestly really quiet, and it's pretty light. Highly recommend this helmet. It's a little pricier than some others. I think it's totally worth it. And then pretty much always wear my riding shoes. These are by Revit. They go up to the ankle and they're fully armored, like all the ankle here and all the way the toe. They got a really stiff toe. I don't know if these are composite or what, but they're pretty stiff. And then the sole is really stiff too, so you can actually like push off of your toes, and there's a bit of a platform in there. So love these guys. I pretty much always wear them. If I ever wear anything else, it's because I had to like switch shoes or I was gonna be walking around a lot, and these aren't very comfortable to walk around in for a long time. And then all of my track stuff is Dainese. I wear these and these for the track, but then my suit and my boots are Dainese. However you say that, Dainese, I don't know. So, and as like I said, as a short girly, just a girl in general, if anybody ever wants gear recommendations, let me know. If anybody ever wants starting bike recommendations, little tips and tricks, more than happy to share. I know starting in bikes is kind of difficult and there's so many different opinions online, but like I always give you my honest opinion as a short person, somebody who does like to wear gear but doesn't do it 24/7 on pretty much everything, honestly, even cars. I don't work on my cars all that much anymore. I did used to work on this one a lot. My dad's a mechanic, so I grew up with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I'm in a lot of different hobbies and everything. I go to the gym like all the freaking time. So, yeah. Bikes is my favorite thing though. That's what my Instagram is for. So if you came from my Instagram, hi. My TikTok is slowly growing too. That one's more of my personal though, so. There's a little introduction about me. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it. Those are the things that I get asked about the most is where does my gear come from? What do my bikes look like? What do I do for work? Yeah, I get a lot of questions like that, so if there's ever anything else, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to make a video. Should make sure you follow the Instagram if you don't do that already. That's where I post more regularly. I'm going to try switching over to YouTube just because I have a little bit more freedoms here as far as what I can post. It's nice to meet everybody. Hope to see you guys more. Loves.